Hi everyone, and welcome to our Franchisee in the Spotlight series. I'm Jillian Schaffer with GenDev, and today I'm excited to introduce Elizabeth Burwell, our newest Subcontain franchise owner launching in Charleston, South Carolina market. Elizabeth, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
I would love it if you could share a little bit about your professional background prior to getting into the Subcontain franchise.
Sure, I'm happy to. I was born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina. I have spent most of my professional career in commercial finance and the last 10 years with the Charleston Metro Chamber of Commerce. I'm the immediate past chair of that board. So my relationships with business leaders were really deep and well developed. That made a really good segue into my work with Subcontain.
Yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense. So why did you choose Subcontain?
Proof of concept was a huge win for me. Subcontain is new to my area, but not new on the world stage. I felt like built credibility and gave me reassurance about our ability to make a good run of it. The combination of front end revenue through sales of the bins and recurring revenue with contracts was also very attractive. And then lastly, Charleston is home. It looks really different than it did even 5 or 10 years ago. We're putting more people into the same space. And this was an opportunity to really partner with my community to make it a better place to live, work, and play.
What excites you the most about bringing this business to the Charleston market?
The most exciting thing is the sheer potential in the market to offer a better product, to clean up the streets, to get the dumpsters out of the roadways, to get the stinky roller carts removed from the beautiful areas. That's what excites me the most about bringing it home.
As far as a long-term perspective, what really stood out to you about the growth potential of this business?
Just the sheer potential that every business, every multifamily complex, every municipality utilizes a waste service. And there's been no innovation in 50 years. The ability to offer a program that's completely different opens the door to a huge potential to build a book of business that we either manage and pass on to our children, leaving a legacy of security and providing jobs in our hometown.
That's such a strong point. What advice would you give to prospectives that are considering this opportunity?
I would make a list of your relationships. There are two ways to build these books of business. There's a retrofit, or go into the restaurant that's at the head of your neighborhood and asking them to install our bins because they're better than their stinky, leaky dumpsters. And there's working with developers and architects and engineers to go into new projects. You need to do both. And you want to think about the relationships you have that are going to get you in front of those decision makers early on. Also think I would do the research ahead of time on your municipality's ordinances, make contacts with your lawmakers and boards of architectural review so that you're able to pave the way for your end users.
How have the first 6 months been going for you so far?
They've been great. I would say we are right where I thought we would be. We have been so well received. I don't know how many lunch and learns that we've done or one-on-one meetings, but it's a lot. Developing our elevator speech and really getting comfortable with the product presentation was huge the first 6 weeks or so. But our acceptance from the community, municipalities, business owners, developers alike has been great. We don't have bins in the ground yet. We have multiple commitments. So I expect that those will be going in the ground in the next 60 to 90 days. In terms of creating awareness and building the funnel at the top, I think we're ahead of where I would have expected to be. I knew this was a 3 to 5 year game plan. So.
I want to ask you one more question, and that is, how has your experience been with GenDev walking you through this as your partner?
It's been great. I felt like the leadership and the forethought that went into the planning to help the franchisees be successful, that was another key component because it's a big responsibility on our end. So to have GenDev and the team behind us for questions and support was critical.
I love that so much. Oh, I'm glad that your first 6 months have gone well. I'm excited to check back in with you in another 6 months. We're very excited for you. We're excited to see how you grow.
Thanks so much. I appreciate it, Jillian.
Thank you so much for being here. If you're interested in learning more about Subcontain or exploring available territories, we'd love to connect with you. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next Franchisee in the Spotlight.